Yo, what is good? Today I'm gonna be telling you guys the story of how my prom got absolutely fucked, alright? And I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, it was low-key kind of my fault. But anyways, let's just get into it. Alright, so to start this story off, we have to go back all the way to February of 2025. Now, in February of 2025, your boy Strike was broke, okay? I had about $3 in my bank account. I had no money to my name. My fucking fashion was dog shit. I had no good jeans, no good shirts, bro. It was fried. So I think to myself, okay, your boy needs to get a job. Like, it might be time to become employed. So I decided to apply for this job in my city, and I went in for the interview, anyways, got accepted, all that. I get an email, and it tells me that I need to go in on February 28th for an 8-hour orientation. So I'm like, alright, sounds good, fine, I'll go in, whatever. Fast forward to February 28th, I walked into the place that I was working at, and I got in a line because our trainer was starting one. And this girl comes behind me in line and asks if I was mutual friends with somebody. And of course, I said yes since I did know the guy. Let's call him Sean, okay? Now, my friend Sean is dating a girl whose name is Abby. And this Abby girl knows another girl named Aubrey, okay? So we got Abby and Aubrey. Think of them like evil twins type shit. And so Aubrey behind me was the one who asked me that. I say yes. And she just starts this long conversation. Throughout the entire day, she kept following me around and wanting to talk to me and stuff. And I was talking to her, of course, but I wasn't doing anything crazy. But fast forward to the end of our orientation, I wanted to fucking kill myself. That shit was so ass. I literally, have never had a worse scenario in my entire life. I knew this job was gonna be fried. And at the end of the orientation, I'm walking out with her. And I don't ask for her number or anything like that. I didn't even ask for her Instagram. I just said I'll see you around. And I go home, and I get a text from my boy Sean. My boy Sean is hanging out with Abby right now. And Abby told Sean that I just hit it off with Aubrey and we just both liked each other a bunch. And now, let's be completely fucking honest with ourselves. I did not, quite obviously. If I did, I would have asked for her number and or Instagram. And 2 minutes later, after this conversation, I get a request to follow from, what do you know, Aubrey on Instagram. So, I follow her. She follows me, whatever. She starts a conversation in the DMs almost instantly. She just hits the hey with 3 Ys, the Foyd Riz. So we kind of had a little chat over the phone, and eventually we made this plan that we were going to hang out with Sean and Abby. It was going to be like a 2-man type shit. Y'all know how this shit goes. Luckily, it wasn't actually the 2-man of doom this time. It actually went pretty well. But again, I didn't really fuck with this girl that much. I was kind of just keeping her around because I liked the attention, bro, and that was a grave mistake. Anyways, I kept this girl around. Fast forward to about May. Me and her are not doing so good, alright? We barely text each other that much, but I hear good things from Sean's girlfriend, Abby, all the time about how, oh no, things are good between you guys. You should ask her to prom. Of course, me being Strike, I'm trying to aura farm 24/7. And so I thought to myself, ooh, I'll have some social superiority if I have a date to prom with a girl. And so, this girl Aubrey, right, she's from a different school. She goes to a school about 30 minutes away from my house and lives 40 minutes away from where I live. And so that means that I had to get a form filled out in order to take her to prom. But the thing is, she was the one who needed to fill out the form. I just needed the admin at my school to put a signature on it. So fast forward to Saturday night before the week of prom. I'm thinking I'm gonna ask her on Monday. So I text her. We make plans to hang out on Monday at 5 p.m. Sounds good, right? You know, we're gonna get together. I'm just gonna bring her some form of sign in the form so she can get it filled out and we'll go to prom together. Well, I think Aubrey was too busy helping the basketball team with their homework because I didn't hear from her all day Monday. I didn't get a single text from her. So that made me super annoyed. I texted her at 4:45, we still on for tonight, because I had not heard from her at all. I just did not receive a response whatsoever from her. Then, fast forward to 7:20 p.m. on Monday, she texts me, OMG, I'm sorry. Wait, no, she didn't even say OMG, bro. She didn't put that much effort in. She just said, I'm sorry I fell asleep. Are we fucking serious, bro? We had a goddamn plan to hang out at 5 p.m. You are getting something out of this. You're going to a second prom. You already went to the prom at your school. You had to go to the prom at my school. I don't know why you're not taking up this opportunity. So that was a huge red flag, but you know, me being me, I still wanted some social superiority at prom, so I decided, okay, we'll just hang out the next day. I asked what her address was and said I had a gift for her, but in reality, I did not have a sign for her whatsoever. But my boy Sean is a goat, and he made a prom sign for me to give to her when I asked her. What a goat. Yo, Sean, if you're watching this, bro, I love you, man. You're the fucking goat, deadass. Anyways, I drive 42 minutes to Aubrey's house in order to ask her to prom. And, of course, she says yes. But, I mean, I barely even heard from her that day either. I just freaking drove to her house and said, you know what? If she doesn't answer the door, then it's cooked. But she literally can't escape, bro. She's trapped in that situation. So I go in this girl's house. She invites me in. And we take photos with the sign. Matter of fact, I don't even think I smiled in the photos. I think I did like a slight smirk because I'm like more of like a Sigma male type of guy. I'm more of like, I'm a pretty emotionless because I took ashwagandha in 2022. So yeah, that's just why I'm so cold-hearted. But anyways, I ended up having to have a 15-minute conversation with her dad about how we met at our job and stuff. Which, to be quite honest with you, I just did not feel like talking to her dad because I saw no future with this fool. And so I end up making the conversation pretty brief and short. I just leave her house and I give her the form. I say, okay, you need to fill this out either today or tomorrow, and you need to give it to Abby so she can give it to Sean, and Sean will then deliver it to me, and I'll get it signed. Well, as if that job wasn't easy enough, she decided that she was gonna forget it 2 days in a row. So we hung out on Tuesday. She did not get this form signed until Thursday after school. So that was absolutely cooked. I thought to myself, okay, well, as long as I get this form by Friday, I'll be fine. I'll just go into my principal and get it signed. Well, I get this form from Sean, and I go in during lunchtime at my school to get the form signed, and they just refuse to sign it. They say, nope, you can't do it. It's too late. So I'm like, okay, sounds good, I guess. Like, whatever. And so this form doesn't get signed, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, I can probably just sneak her in or something like that, or just buy a ticket under my other friend's name who's not going or something. So I call up my boy Sean because me and him were gonna go on a double date to prom. But unfortunately, there was no way we were fixing this issue. Like, seriously, it was just cooked. Like, there was no possible way I could have brought her to prom. So we have this 30-minute conversation. He tells me more details about how, 1, Aubrey didn't even care about the form at all, forgot it 2 days in a row. 2, she didn't even fill out the form, it was Abby who did it for her, while Aubrey sat in the corner watching her. And also, she had gone to her formal dance right before I met her with another guy, and he had cut ties with her too, for who knows what reason. This girl lacked total effort in the relationship, fully. She would barely text. It was so stupid. Like, the conversations were so dumb. She was just always telling me about how she wanted to go to some prestigious college and that she was taking 6 AP classes and being a fucking bum who stays up till 3 a.m. every single night doing homework. While I stay up till 3 a.m. every night in order to call Bleod, bro. Now, I value completely different things in life than this girl does. She values school and going to a prestigious college, whereas I value more like self-expression and just like being happy in general and being healthy. This fucking girl drinks energy drinks every single day, dog. Like, come on. Santa Cruz would not approve. Anyways, so a few hours pass, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, I need to text her and be like, so it's not gonna work out. So I texted her. Keep in mind, I had not heard from her since Tuesday. And I give her this paragraph about how I haven't really heard from her, but she lacks effort, and also it was too late to fill out the form, so we're not going to prom. And now, it is Saturday, the day of prom. We have 4 hours until it starts, and I have not gotten a response from this girl. So now, safe to say I'm just fucked, because all of my other friends are going in a limo. The limo can only fit 9 people. Guess how many people are going in the limo? 9. So, I have to drive myself to prom alone, and then just find people there to hang out with, I guess. This shit's fucking cooked, alright? I don't think you guys understand. This is my life now, I guess, bro. I kind of did get myself into it by still texting this girl and asking her in the first place. But bro, I mean, we all do shit so we can have aura, so I don't know. Anyways, this situation is fucked. Stay tuned, and maybe I'll give an update in the comments, who knows. If you guys like the story times, be sure to subscribe because this is low-key goated content to watch while you're fucking eating or something. I don't know, man. Anyways, y'all have a good day.